Hey, welcome to the Old Computer Museum channel, and this is another game for the Commodore 64. So this is a game called Fred's Back 2 for the Commodore 64, like I said, and it's a follow-up to the first game. The game was released in 1993, so they actually really released these games in rapid succession. And basically, Fred's Back is a platform game. They've improved upon the graphics a little bit, but basic gameplay, when you look at it, is pretty much the same thing. So this is Fred's Back, and even though you play a second time here, you kind of really don't see the difference between levels 1 and 2. They are platformers, and graphics on the gameplay itself is pretty nice, pretty much the same. It's basically continuing levels. So instead of actually putting, I don't know how many levels, they've done a second one, which is Fred's Back, with simply more levels. But the creatures and what you encounter is still basically pretty much the same. Like I said in the first installment, I don't know of any other platforms that this game was sent to. Really only know about the Commodore version. And the object of the game, to pick up all the little blue diamonds before time runs out. It's the only way to advance to other levels. And of course you can pick up weapons by jumping on the little blocks. I would say that the second installment is probably a little harder. It has more enemies and creatures to go around and avoid. So that's one of the features that I noticed about the second installment of the game. It really feels like they just continued levels there. That's really the feeling I get when I play the game, is that they just took more levels that they wanted to do and started simply a second installment to continue on the first levels of the game. It's cool in a way, because if you really enjoyed this game, you find yourself actually having fun continuing on your adventure, but you still do have to buy a second game to continue on the levels. I give Fred's Back 2 for the Commodore 64 a score of 7.5. I've lowered the score a little bit. Maybe I can even put a 7 instead of a 7.5, just for the fact that there's no real big improvement in this game as compared to the first one. So since there's no improvement really, it's just a continuation of levels, maybe a 7 out of 10 would be a little better, because the gameplay is fun, everything's cool, but it's just still the same. It would have been nice to have a little more in the second installment, some new and interesting features. Great, very smooth, great gameplay. It's really smooth scrolls. It's incredibly nice for the Commodore 64 though. So this is Commodore 64 version of Fred's Back 2. If you enjoy these lookbacks at old games, old computers, let us know. Click the subscribe button. If you have any comments, questions, maybe you have played this game and have a little story to let us know. Did you like it? Did you hate it? Let us know. And also, hey, take a look at our other videos we have online. We have real machines like the Amiga 500, Atari ST, some emulation stuff, Commodore 64, Atari 2600 VCS, and Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis, lots more coming up. So hope you come back to the Old Computer Museum channel. Bye bye.